Southeast Nigeria has lost 7.6 trillion naira to sit-at-home orders since 2021, reports 7.6 trillion. That's a lot though. I beg. A report released by SB Morgan Intelligence has revealed the devastating economic toll of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB sit-at-home order in the southeast region of Nigeria, estimating cumulative losses of over 7.6 trillion naira since the group formally adopted the order in June 2021. The report traced the origin of a sit-at-home order to the arrest of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, noting its evolution from the annual memorial into a weekly and sometimes spontaneous civil disobedience campaign. IPOB formally adopted the sit-at-home order in June 2021 following the rearrest of its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, the report said. What began on Monday night, August 2021, as a weekly action intended to demand the release of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, has become a persistent and complex issue with substantial economic and security repercussions across Nigeria's southeast geopolitical zone. The report stated that the order has hardened into enforced weekly shutdown across Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo states, with additional shutdown observed in notable dates, including court appearances by Kanu and the annual Biafra Day on May 30th. The report said the economic cost has been staggering, estimating that trade and commercial losses of between 655 billion naira and 3.8 trillion naira over a 24-month period, with micro and small businesses bearing the brunt. The report estimates that total economic losses have reached up to 7.6 trillion naira since the sit-at-home orders began in 2021. These losses stems from widespread market closures, disrupted supply chains, and the inability of businesses, particularly SMEs, to operate effectively, he said. Micro businesses have been particularly hard hit, with annual losses reporting an estimated 4.6 trillion naira due to the recurring sit-at-home days. This impact is evident in both urban and rural areas. Major markets such as Onitsha Main Market and Ariaya Market, traditionally economic lifelines of the region, who have been repeatedly forced into inactivity, impacting local and cross-border commerce. According to the report, the transportation sector has also suffered severely, with daily losses estimated at 10 to 13 billion naira as of 2022. The report cited cases of vehicles set ablaze and passengers attacked, which have led to mass withdrawal of transport services and widespread spoilage of perishable goods. He stressed that the enforcement of the sit-at-home order has not always been voluntary. He said Mondays in most of the southwest have become mainly characterized by inactivity with empty streets and closed businesses. This inactivity stems not solely from voluntary compliance but also from violence directed, yes, at those who choose to disregard the order, yes, because some people would want to go out and then they start to harass them, to beat them up. Sometimes they even kill them just for going outside and disobeying the sit-at-home order. Individuals or groups enforcing the order, sometimes armed, have engaged in such as setting fire to commercial vehicles and attacking those who defy the directive, creating an atmosphere where compliance is often driven by fear. This violence is notable for persisting without a formal governance structure or legal authorities. He cited a city survey which revealed that while 82.6% of the respondents complied with sit-at-home orders, so only 29% supported it. The majority admitted compliance was driven by fear of violence, including arson and even killing tactics reportedly used to enforce obedience, according to the report. The part of the report reads, many admitted their adherence was driven by fear of violence, a concern validated by IPOB enforcement tactics, including arson and killings, Economic disruptions were severe, particularly in Ebonyi, 84% affected, and particularly in Enugu State, 74% full. Okay. Though resistance grew over time, 44 of initial supporters became lukewarm about future protests. Notably, Abia State, Kano's home state, registered the least support, 21%, likely due to the lingering impact of military operations like Python Dance and economic pragmatism. IPOB sit-at-home order have imposed severe economic and humanitarian costs on southeast Nigeria, crippling livelihoods, destabilizing insecurity, and eroding public trust. Economically, the region, once vibrant commercial hub, now faces paralysis on Mondays, with trade and commerce suffering substantial losses. Estimates suggest these losses range from 655 billion naira to 3.8 trillion naira over 24 months. Key markets like Onitsha and Ariaya, traditionally bustling at the start of the week, report near total shutdown, disrupting supply chains nationwide. The transportation sector is also heavily affected. Transporters are losing 10 to 13 billion naira daily during protests as of 2022. This has led to the withdrawal of services due to attacks on vehicles and passengers, exacerbating shortages and causing spoilage of perishable goods like vegetables and fruits, up to 18%. Small and medium enterprises, the backbone of the regional economy, are disproportionately affected, with significant productivity losses reported. 73% of self-employed persons and 64% of blue-collar workers. Many businesses have been forced to resort to daily wage payments or layoff. The agricultural sector also faces challenges with stored harvest and post-harvest losses, worsening food security. So is it IPOB that caused all of this thing that people are counting like this? Now wow. Now wow, the sit-at-home mothers have deepened poverty. Hey God, liars, with a large percentage of respondents reporting income dropped 71%. State like Anambra faces the risk of losing foreign direct investment. On top this IPOB now. Make una dey calm down now. Make una dey calm down. George Noel says, who did the calculation? I don't know. Which calculation? Beg. Me Marshall says, Shawari has logged in again. I'm telling you, he's just lying. So IPOB is the one that has made poverty to deepen. People should shut up. I beg. And listeners, over to leave your thought. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.